Today I'm going to show you 5 great alternatives to 5 very popular cologne fragrances. Hello friends, I'm George, the nice smelling gentleman. Welcome back to the channel guys, I hope that all of you are doing well. It's time for your daily dose of some fragrance content, and today I'll be talking about great alternatives to great cologne fragrances. And just think of how far we've actually come guys. When we have to talk about great alternatives to what is already perceived as great cologne scents, but that's the reality that we're currently living in. And I'm going to start off things quite strong with probably what's the most popular cologne scent out there. That comes from the brand of Armaf, and it's none other than Club de Nuit Intense Men. Now this cologne scent, this cologne fragrance has been around for a while, and it's, as I said, probably the most favorite cologne fragrance out there. It's a great clone of Creed Aventus, and it doesn't matter with which variant you go, whether it's the EDT, the EDP, the Pure Parfum, the Limited Edition Parfum, the Limited Edition 2024 or whatever, all of them are really nicely done clones of Creed Aventus. Some of them better than the others, and currently I have here the EDP version. It's a great scent that offers great performance, great projection, and all that for an affordable price. But if you want to be a little bit different, if you want to stand out of the crowd a little bit and don't go with the flow, you can go with something a little bit different that comes from the brand of Khadlaj, and it's called Infini Absolu. Now this, just like Club de Nuit Intense Men, is actually a slight twist on the Creed Aventus DNA. Still smells very similar to Creed Aventus, but this has a bit of a sweet twist done on it. It has a little bit more fruity sweetness, a little bit more ambery sweetness, and all around feels really nice. It's as versatile as the original, as versatile as the Armaf offering. All around a great fragrance from the brand of Khadlaj. Offers very nice quality, offers a very nice performance, very nice projection, and all that for a very competitive price. And I think it's a great and great alternative to both Creed Aventus and Club de Nuit Intense Men. So the first fragrance featured in today's video is Khadlaj Infini Absolu. Let's keep going with the Armaf fragrances with another very well known and very well regarded cologne scent in the community. It's again part of the Club de Nuit line, but this one is called Club de Nuit Iconic. And this fragrance is a great clone of Chanel, Bleu de Chanel EDP. I'm a huge fan of Club de Nuit Iconic. I think it offers really nice performance, it offers really nice projection. The only problem with this fragrance is that it's a little bit more on the expensive side when it comes to cologne scents. It's especially because of the amount of hype that this received, I think, last year when it was released. To this day, I do believe that this is one of the best Bleu de Chanel clones that you can get. But again, if you're looking for something a little bit different for a better price, then you can safely go with one of my latest discoveries that comes from the brand of Paris Corner. It's called Arcadia Intenso. Now, just want to point out something, just to make something out clear. Club de Nuit Iconic is a clone of Bleu de Chanel EDP, whereas Arcadia Intenso is a clone of Bleu de Chanel Parfum. But the original versions, the original scents are very close to each other, and even if you have not tried Bleu de Chanel Parfum, but you're familiar with the way that Bleu de Chanel EDP smells, and you like that scent, chances are very high that you're going to like the way that Bleu de Chanel Parfum also smells. Again, this is a clone of Bleu de Chanel Parfum, but it's really nicely done. This fragrance really caught me off guard a little bit with its quality and its performance. Very similar to the original fragrance, offers very good performance, very good projection, and all that for a very competitive price, somewhere around about the 25 to 30 euro mark, which makes it a great deal in my opinion. I do believe that this fragrance is a hidden gem, and I'm really surprised that there aren't that many reviews on this one, because I definitely think that Arcadia Intenso deserves more attention. So my second suggestion in today's video from Paris Corner, Arcadia Intenso. Let's keep the Armaf theme going, but this time around the Armaf fragrance that I'm going to show you in a second will actually be the great alternative to what's already been regarded as a great clone scent. Now, the original clone, if I can call it that, comes from the brand of Fragrance World, and it's called Invicto Victorious Elixir. And this fragrance is a very nicely done clone of Paco Rabanne's Invictus Victory Elixir. The original is a very modern scent, very likable, very sexy fragrance, and Fragrance World have done a great job with the Invicto Victorious Elixir. Smells very similar to the original fragrance, has a very high compliment factor, has very good performance. All around a great job from Fragrance World. But if you cannot find Invicto Victorious Elixir, or if you want to be just a hint a little bit different compared to anybody else, then you can go with Armaf Uomo Rosso. This is one of the sort of later releases from the brand of Armaf, and it's a great fragrance, another hidden gem in my opinion. Again, smells very similar to the original scent, smells very similar to Invicto Victorious Elixir, maybe feels a hint fresher in the opening, but other than that, has a very similar scent. Offers a great performance, maybe even slightly better than Invicto Victorious Elixir. Great projection, very nice quality, all around a great offering from the brand of Armaf. So my next suggestion for a great clone alternative from Armaf is called Uomo Rosso. The next original clone fragrance that I'm going to give you an alternative for comes from the brand of Afnan, and it's probably one of their best known fragrance, along with Supremacy Not Only Intense, and it's none other than 9 p.m. And along with Club de Nuit Intense Man, 9 p.m. is one of those scents, Middle Eastern scents, that actually started all the hype when it comes to Middle Eastern clone brands and clone fragrances in general. It's a great clone of Jean Paul Gaultier's Ultra Mole. It's a very playful, very sweet fragrance that offers fantastic performance and projection, really nice quality, but it has a bit of a twist compared to the original scent. It replaces that sweet pear note with a slightly less sweet, slightly fresher apple note in the opening. Other than that, smelling very close to Ultra Mole. To this day, it's one of my most favorite clone scents, but I can give you an alternative for 9 p.m. if you want to be a little bit different and wear something else. The alternative comes from the brand of Maison Alhambra, and it's called Glacier Ultra. It's part of the Glacier line, which all of them are clones of Jean Paul Gaultier scents. This, unlike 9 p.m., doesn't do any twists or anything else. Maison Alhambra have straight gone for copying the original scent. It doesn't replace the apple note in here, you get the sweet pear note just like you get with the original scent. Very similar scent-wise to the original, very good performance and projection, very competitively priced. Again, lacks a bit of the quality which is to be expected, but I've been really impressed by Glacier Ultra. So my next suggestion for a great alternative to what's already a great clone fragrance is Glacier Ultra from Maison Alhambra. And let's move on to the last pair of scents. The original clone fragrance is going to be Qahwa from the brand of Lattafa. Now this on its own is not a clone of anything, it's a flanker to the OG Khamrah, which is a mix between Sava from Giza and Kilian's Angel Share. And Qahwa actually has a slight twist compared to the original scent. It still got that very sweet, slightly spicy, slightly boozy and woody scent profile, but here Lattafa have added a coffee note, which makes an interesting twist to the whole scent profile. And to be honest, I've been enjoying Qahwa a little bit more compared to the OG Khamrah. Offers very good quality, fantastic performance and projection, and it's a great scent from the brand of Lattafa. But if you want something done in a similar style but feels slightly different, something that has a even slightly stronger coffee note than Qahwa itself, then you can go with one of the new releases from the brand of Paris Corner, part of the Moch line, which is called Moch Cognac Blaze. Now this again feels like an interesting twist between Lattafa Hamra Qahwa, and Kilian's Angel Share. It has slightly stronger boozy note compared to both Qahwa and Khamrah Qahwa, but it's less boozy compared to Angel Share. This also feels a little bit less sweet than both Lattafa fragrances, but at the same time this has a stronger coffee note compared to Khamrah Qahwa. Other than that, offers very good quality. I've been really impressed by Cognac Blaze. Also offers very good performance, almost on par with the Lattafa offerings, maybe slightly short on performance, but again strong fragrance that lasts for a very long time. And it's a very interesting, very smooth irritation of that whole scent profile of Angel Share plus a coffee note. So my last suggestion for a great alternative to what's already a great clone fragrance from Paris Corner, Cognac Blaze. And so guys, in today's video I showed you 5 great alternatives to 5 very well-known cologne fragrances. I hope that you found this video interesting. If you did, give it a like, and I also hope that you're going to join me tomorrow for your daily dose of some fragrance content. And until then, stay safe and bye bye.